Soumya Sarkar from Redefine. Today we will be talking about the interim budget. As I mentioned beforehand, that it would be an interim budget by the government, and the main budget would come after the formation of the new government, which would be on July 2024. But there are some impact obviously will be there because of this interim budget. So we'll just discuss this interim budget one by one point. Fiscal deficit, which has come, is 5.1% of the GDP, which is, I believe, is slightly higher than the normal deficit. The deficit should have been around 3.5 to 4.5, but this time it has come around 5.1%. Government has given a lot of emphasis on the infrastructure spending. Gross borrowing happened this year is approximately 14.1 lakh crore. That means the government is going to have a high borrowing this year. Capex outlet is 11.1% and increased by 11.1%, and right now at around 11.11 lakh crore. It means that government is now very focused on the spending on the infrastructure. So definitely there will be a boost in the infrastructure. Tax receipts in this year is approximately around 26.02 lakh crore. That means we have seen that there is a definite increase of the tax. So a lot of people through GST and direct tax have come into the tax radar, and the government taxation revenue has gone up significantly. But because of the borrowing has come down, so definitely the bond yield will start easing. And once the bonds yield will start easing, definitely it will impact the lending companies like Bajaj Finance and Cholamandalam Investment. These kind of companies, even banks, will get slightly impacted due to this. Now, capex spending growth is of 12% is a tad lower than the market expectation. So definitely it is going to impact the capex outlet increase to sustain the momentum of the stocks which are related to the capex. Now, if we talk about the infrastructure building, then government has announced 3 major railway corridor, and tourism industry has been uplifted. Schemes will come in for the middle class who are on a rented house or want to build a house or slum or something like that, or unauthorized colonies. So government is going for a house development for them. Might give a subsidized way to do it. There will be no change in terms of taxation. So because it's an interim budget and government will not go for any kind of taxation changes, we expected that probably before the election government will tweak some changes. But in my previous podcast also I told that it would be an interim budget. We should not expect a major change in this budget, and major change will happen in the July 2024. But as the government is going for the election, and this was the last budget produced by them in this ministry, I am expecting that government after 2024 may come with a massive infrastructure building process as well as a lot of reforms, because the indication has already been given that they are going to uplift the poor, women and the youth. Taxation, maybe there will be some changes definitely on the coming budget when it will come in July 2024. But it is essential that we understand the way government is going to function and the intention of the government mainly. And intention is very clear that they're going for not for a very populist budget, but they will go for a very growth-oriented budget, which will help India in the coming years to become a developed country by 2047. Today, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman also told about it, that by 2047, India will become a developed country, including the fiscal deficit, borrowing, as well as how they are steering the economy and spending on the infrastructure. Thank you very much for watching it. If you like it, you may subscribe to the channel. You may like the video. This video should not be considered for any kind of investments or buying or selling any securities. This video is only for the education purpose. If you have anything to invest, it is requested that you should consult your registered financial advisor who can give you the detail as per your goal and investment process. This video neither tells you about investment nor recommend you to invest into any stocks or mutual fund based on this advice. Thank you.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.